This is my life. This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Welcome to this episode of Ike's Outdoors. In today's episode, we are in Oklahoma and we're doing some hog hunting. We love to hog hunt here at Ike's Outdoors and just absolutely have a blast doing it. Now this is a management hunt. We're down there just to thin out the herd and just to get some meat in the freezer. This hunt had a little bit of a twist to it because there were several good sized boars in here and we all managed to score on a pretty good sized boar. There was one in here that was a 300+ pound boar, just an absolute monster that provided a ton of excitement, some up close personal encounters with him, and a lot of action. Corey and Kyle are both headed off in another direction. Should be an exciting hunt. We got a big hog in here. Our guide is pretty experienced. We got a hog in here that he said is pushing about 260, 270 and is a man-eater. They had trouble with him yesterday. He knocked 2 guys over, a bunch of guys up in a tree, and just real bad about charging. So hopefully we can avoid being charged, but I would like to get an arrow in him, or at least hopefully Corey or Kyle, one, can get an arrow in him. And if not, well, he might prove to be a lot of fun today. So we're gonna head down into this draw and see if we can find some hogs. There's a big group of them right there. Ooh, I see the one I want.
I see the group, yeah.
Let's go. They're going right toward Corey.
Yeah.
Let's just continue right on down this road. Biggie. 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 He may be that one that was injured.
I'm gonna focus on him.
If Corey stays back over there, they'll run right to him. He don't look very big.
I bet you it's that gift one. Or maybe it's that big ass one.
He's only 33 yards. I'm gonna move forward and see if I can get him to stand up.
Do you want me to stay back? Or
Yeah, stay right here. If he's not very big, I'm not gonna shoot him.
Okay.
He doesn't look very big.
I got the camera on him.
Hey. 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 He wasn't a bad pig, I just couldn't get him to stand up. I'm within 15 yards of where he was laying. But I had nothing but a headshot on him. And I honestly thought about taking it, but when I was over there, I couldn't get through the brush to even get a headshot on him. So I didn't want to take the shot laying down, but he was facing me the whole time.
He's good size.
He wasn't bad, yeah. Had good cutters on him. You see him pushing his lips up? Good cutters. In this week's tips and tricks section, we're going to talk about mineral. Mineral is a key element to deer hunting. It provides not only a site where the deer are going to come and visit regularly, it also gives those deer the nutrition that they need. The key mistake that I see with people is not the brand of mineral that they use or the location of the mineral that they use, but they put it out too late. Mineral sites should be put out early. I put mine out January, February, right as deer season gets over. I start putting my mineral sites out and I start reestablishing the current mineral sites that I have. The reason I do this is because the doe population is carrying their new babies, and with the new fawns inside of them, they need as much nutrition as possible. Also, your bucks, they're getting ready to drop their antlers and they're going to start growing new stuff. And you also have to think about the forage that's around them. At this point, January, February, there's not much nutrition. Most of the acorns are gone. Most of the crops are gone. There's no new grass yet. So at this point, the deer need as much supplement as they can possibly get. So the best time to put out those mineral sites is in January, February, and in the spring months when deer are still either pregnant or still growing their antlers, or there's not very much nutrition around. Get those deer on those mineral sites early. They'll continue to hit them when they need them, and they'll continue on in the fall whenever you're there in your tree stand waiting with your bow ready. See him? That's him. Stay here and stay on that pig.
Oh God.
Stay right. Meh. 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 Well, we were working down this ridge shadowing a group of hogs. As those hogs cut across, there was a big one on the outside. I had a 40-yard shot at him, but he went behind the tree where I wanted to take a shot, so I couldn't get him. As we were trying to cover some ground and get up with him, another group came right behind us. I mean, come down the hill fast. And as we wheeled and got set up, I went to draw back, and I got in such a hurry I didn't get my thumb on my peg on my back tension release, and just flung the arrow. And luckily I didn't hit a hog with it, but just I tattooed a rock in here. And arrow seems to be okay, but I mean, I destroyed that head. So now we got to start over again. We got to find them again and try to catch up with them again, and see if we can get on them. Okay, I'm going to pause this hunt right here just to talk about what happened here. If you guys are like me, Father Time's kind of catching up with me, and I'm not the young stud that I used to be when I was 18, 20 years old, but I still kind of think I am up here. Like Toby Keith says, I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good once. Well, I'm not quite the shape that I used to be. And these hogs were giving us the runaround, and I decided to break the cardinal rule, and it just happened to work out for me. I broke the cardinal rule of filming. I left my camera woman behind. There was a big hog in there, and he kept waiting. He kept acting like he wanted to charge me, kind of doing a bluff charge. So instead of letting him get away from me, I just took off up the hill, sprinted after this hog, and was finally able to get a shot on him. Now, miraculously, even though I broke the cardinal rule of filming, Corey's wife Brittany was there. She had the camera on the hogs and happened to catch my shot on camera. So good thing for me, Brittany was there. She caught it on camera and was able to save me from breaking my own rule and salvage this hunt.
What color is it?
It's towards the back. You know, he can't be that giant. He's big. There's Ike right behind him.
What color is it?
He's one of the back ones that hasn't done it. There he goes.
Oh, he shot it.
Ike just shot it.
Yeah, he shot it. Where's he at?
Put a good shot on it. I just put a 40-yard shot on the big bastard, and I nailed him right behind the ribs. I mean, I absolutely freaking nailed him. He's down there, and that arrow, I don't know how much penetration it got, but I nailed him. I kept going forward. They kept running and stopping, so I just ditched my bag, ditched Lindsay, and just hauled ass up here. And I drew my bow back. I was running with it at full draw. I got up here, and I had one big one. I drew back on him, and then the whole group moved. And that big one, that big cinnamon man-eating son of a bitch, turned away from the group and gave me a broadside, or a quarter-away shot at 40 yards. And I knew it was the best I was gonna get. So I stuck him, and it sounded like I whacked him good. That arrow, he was facing away from me like that, and I saw that arrow go in right here. So I'm pretty sure he's down and out. Woo! Okay, so now I got an arrow in him, and now things are getting a little bit crazier. As we said earlier, Father Time's catching up with me, and I didn't get the lesson the first time. Apparently I'm a little hard-headed, and I don't learn the lessons the easy way. So now we've got this hog. Actually, we just caught up with him. The arrow's hanging out of him. I didn't get very good penetration. I hit the plate, and somewhere in my mind, I thought that I was Jesse Owens or something like that and could run this hog down. I thought I was just going to run up to him with my pistol, put a bullet in him, and finish it for good. Well, that didn't quite happen. When I ran up to this hog and I finally got him Finally got him cornered. He did what hogs do, and he ran me over. I shot him at about 7 yards with my pistol, missed his head, and actually shot him in the neck, and at that point he ran right over the top of him. Alright, well here he is. We had to run him down. We had a little encounter that you didn't get to see. We're down here with Outdoor Adventures, and again, every time I come down here I kill 200-pound plus hog, but my initial shot on him wasn't that good. Hit him here and hit that plate, and just didn't get into the vitals. I should have shot him back more toward the gut, but I got up on him with my pistol and got within about 7 yards of him, and he come around a tree. He saw me and he charged me, and he just ran me over. He hit me right in the ribs. I was crouched down like I am now with my pistol out in front of me, and he hit me right here and just knocked me asshole over appetite. But I was aiming for his head, and it looks like I hit him right here. So as he came toward me, had his head down, I hit him right there, but I had to finish him off with a rifle because I wasn't going to take another chance with this thing. But another great hunt. Corey and Kyle are here with us, and they're out chasing down one. There's another one in here. This is not the man-eater that we thought it was. He's out there with Corey and Kyle right now. So like always with Outdoor Adventures, exciting hunt, good hog, and just had a blast. So you can see things got a little bit out of control. That's the first time I've ever had a hog run over me, but it was luckily just a little bruise on the old ribs and just a scratch to the face where I landed in the rocks, and a little bit of hurt pride, of course, but everything worked out in the end for me. I was able to put down a nice hog, put some meat in the freezer, and just had a blast doing it. And like I said, Father Time proved to me that I'm not 19 anymore, and I'm not quite the young stud that I used to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. For more hunts, for more product reviews, for more how-to videos, be sure to visit our website, ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.